What's up YouTube, it's your main man AB the Hero back again with another video, and today we have some breaking news from your main man Lavar Ball, who finally revealed Lamelo Ball's plans for next year. Now, as we all know, or as you should know, the Big Baller brand first annual All-American game took place today. Lamelo Ball taking court. A lot of people were trying to see if he was even going to play in this game with everything that was happening with the brand. Lavar Ball addressed the crowd beforehand, but it was this interview at halftime that is what we're talking about today, where he gives the plans for Lamelo Ball. Let's take a listen to the audio.
So where does give us the latest with could he end up in school, if not next year, the year after? What is the plan here?
I'm going to let you know the plan now so everybody can understand. In college, I already know what they're about to do. Like, hey, we're going to investigate. We're not going to let him play until we let him play the ball. We're not going to let you do all that big mouth talking, and then we're going to hold him back and a whole year go by. The G League, I'm not going to let no 28, 29-year-old dudes tee off on him and try to make a name on himself. So he's definitely going overseas.
Definitely going overseas, huh? You know exactly where?
Either Australia or China.
Okay.
And I tell you, that's a great avenue. I went overseas right after college. I went and played in Italy, and it's all about an opportunity to play this game, make some money, and be seen.
Yeah, and it's like this. It's supposed to get stronger and faster. You already know how to play the game. I'm sending them over there with one of the best managers ever, which is Jermaine Jackson. This guy's been in the league. He understands work ethic. He comes from the humble beginning. It's perfect for me.
Okay, so it's a few things there that I feel like is key. I do believe that this is probably the best decision right now for Lamelo Ball, because you can go overseas and you can go get the bag. Obviously, we've seen him play overseas before. He's dominated in a lot of those games with the JBA USA, had some spurts with the Lithuanian team Vytautas where he looked really good. This year at Spire, dominated once again. And I think the difference between all of those options is, yes, you could try to get into a college and fight the NCAA and get eligibility, but that's going to take an investigation that the Big Baller brand will have to endure, and it will require them to probably sit still and sit out and miss a lot of games, if not all of them, before they would be deemed eligible. As we've seen with Jello, sitting out is not really an option. The G League is also something that sounds good on the surface, but the G League is something that wouldn't necessarily, well, it would help Lamelo's stock, but it could also hurt it. When you think about, he'd be playing against a very high caliber of talent, much older players, much more hungry. And the thing is that the face of basketball right now in some circles is Lamelo Ball. So you go at the young kid and you destroy him, you'd be potentially raising your stock, but you'd be hurting his. The beauty of this either Australia or China move, I feel like, is the bag over there is also going to be much bigger than the $125,000 that Lamelo could make by playing in the G League this upcoming season. Now, what they could do is shop around a couple of deals. He could sign a deal with either the Big Baller brand and continue to be sponsored by them, sign a Nike deal, as we've heard maybe happening with Lonzo, or some Chinese brand. I would hope that he stays with the Big Baller brand for one more year, help build this international base. But the salary that he can make from playing with this international team would be far beyond what he would make playing in the G League. So I think this is a great idea for where they're at right now. And one of the key things that you heard Lavar Ball say right there was he's sending them over there with a great manager. That manager, Jermaine Jackson, who is also his current coach at Spire Academy. Now, this is a huge development for everything that's been happening within the Big Baller family, the Ball in the family, the Big Baller brand, all of those, because every time Lamelo has made a move, Lavar has went with him. This seems to be the first time he's sending Lamelo out on his own, not technically on his own, but without his guidance and his presence. This could be interesting for LaMelo because he's also getting the tutelage from somebody who played in the NBA, had some time overseas, and then will also potentially continue to train him and help him develop his game. But this your main man, AB the Hero. I'm out. Peace.